Hello, what is going on? Up next, Army, it's Kizo here, back with another video. And today, guys, we're here with Defhold, and this is something very special, guys, because it's here for the long-term holders in the cryptocurrency environment, which I know all my subscribers are. If you're following me, if you're following Danny, you're here for the long term. Exactly, boys. Now, what are they? They're the new generation of yield drivers. They're a non-inflationary DeFi ecosystem, really aiming to provide yield generating investments for long-term crypto holders. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. The people that are there for the long term, exactly what we're looking for. Because we know in this space, guys, you're able to get huge rewards, but you have to be patient. And if you're patient, you will see that enormous gain. And that's what I'm here with today. There's a lot of hype around these guys, and for the right reasons, guys. A lot of articles on Medium talking about their huge partnerships. We're going to get into all of the details. Let's get in the studio, let's get in the lab, and let's dig in. Let's go, boys. Now we are live and direct, fellas. You see the website, Defhold, the new generation of yield driver. Exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Putting that ecosystem together. And when I say I like ecosystems, guys, it's because it's multi-purpose. Different functions are happening at the same place. You don't have to go to this project for this function, that project for that function. It's just inefficient. So the fact they're putting together a DeFi ecosystem really goes to show what they're up to. And it's aiming to provide yield generating investment strategies to long-term crypto holders. As I said, guys, those there for the long term. You can look into their white paper. You see how active they are on Telegram, on different outlets over there, on Twitter, on Medium, really speaking loud and clear to the community. And we love to see it, guys. They have new products coming out that we're actually going to be getting into. So you see it, man. Introducing Defo, the native token of the Defhold ecosystem. That's what's called Defo. It's going to be enabling holders to stake or farm their assets into pools with different predefined lockup periods. So again, guys, whatever your needs may be, there's a lockup period available for that. And again, very awesome stuff. It talks about, however, all these pools will offer the ability to stakers and farmers to withdraw their assets at any time by applying an early withdrawal fee. Again, very small fee, but if life situation changes, if something changes where you need that fund faster, or for whatever reason, you're able to do so. It is not fully locked up. And I love to see that, guys, because at the end of the day, it's your funds. If you want to hold on to it for a little longer or for a little bit shorter, you should be able to, and they make that happen, guys. They give you that option. Very awesome of them. A lot of projects are not that generous. If you're locked in, you're locked in. So again, guys, it talks about these EWFs will form the first revenue stream for stakers and farmers who have accurately managed their portfolio and own liquidities requirements. Again, guys, that is an option. Now I'm going to be talking to you about the Whaleclub. That is one of the products that we're going to be digging into. So again, it offers its users an exciting opportunity to invest in projects like whales. Again, guys, we know how whales work. We know how impactful they are in the crypto community. It gives you the ability to actually have the advantages that these whales currently have. Again, it combines the power of decentralization achievable on the blockchain with the traditional financial tool called SPAC, which is a special purpose acquisition company. You see a lot of those in the stock market. A lot of new companies are rolling out like SPACs, and it gives you the ability to do that, guys. So again, here's just telling you what it's going to be offering. The Whaleclub will offer 3 vaults as follows: a small cap vault. Again, guys, if you're one of those who have a little bit of funds, minimum investment 1,000 USD, so very affordable for everybody. Minimum Uniswap liquidity of the underlying project is 100,000 USD. So again, guys, if you want to get involved with a project, that is the minimum. You have your mid cap vault, which the minimum investment is 6,000 USD, and the minimum market cap of the underlying project is 500,000 USD, so a little bit larger. You see it's accessible for someone with a little bit more funds. You see the minimum investment is slightly higher, but still very affordable to a lot of people. Very awesome stuff. And then you have it for large caps where the minimum investment is $15,000. The minimum market cap of the underlying project is 1 million. So that's for the larger projects, giving you the ability to join this Whaleclub, guys. Awesome stuff. You can apply to get reviewed. Here just telling you the requirements. Make sure to read all of this so you don't actually miss out. So I'm just going to list a couple of them here quickly. Pay their investment amount in USDT. Those funds will be used to buy the underlying assets. Pay an entrance fee at default amounting to 5% of their investment. So very, very late fee, guys, only 5% of the investment. And again, the vault will accept contributions during 48 hours. So you have a lot of time to actually get involved. And here it just tells you upon completion of the contribution period, actual investors will receive secondary tokens representing the share of the vault, similar to LP tokens received by contributing to a liquidity pool. So again, guys, very, very simple. I love the way they break it down so you actually know exactly what you need, what is required to get involved. And then after that, upon selection of the investment, the total funds of the vault will be split into 3 buy vote pools as follows. So again, 3 types of vote pools. Each buy vote pool will correspond to one of 3 of the total amount invested into the vault. So I love the fact that they diversify it 3 different ways. Very, very awesome stuff. And whether after 30 days a buy vote pool did not get 50% of the voting rights, the funds will be refunded to the investors. So it's a win-win situation, guys. You can get involved any way you want. And what's the risk, guys? What's the risk? As you saw, it can be bought back. They're doing a lot of buybacks. So that just shows that they see the value, because guys, when a company is doing buybacks, that means they want more and more. If they're doing buybacks, that means it's a good price. If they thought it was overvalued, they wouldn't be doing those buybacks. So again, guys, very awesome stuff. Here just tells you a little bit about the application. You get involved. Very, very awesome stuff. And everybody's talking about them on Medium. I'm just going to go over a quick article on Medium, the Whaleclub, the details, kind of gives you a better walkthrough. Dear Defholder, we are thrilled to launch our first new products in a few weeks, especially our highly anticipated Whaleclub. As you guys can see, a lot of hype going into this. A lot of people are very, very excited. And here's just a breakdown of the working process, how it's actually listed. Investor 1, 2, 3, and Investor X go into the vault, goes into buy vote pool 1, buy vote pool 2, buy vote pool 3. Boom, this is divided that way, and then it sells in that aspect. So again, guys, here's just a visual if you want to get a better understanding. Tells you a little bit about the small cap vaults, the mid cap vaults, the large cap vaults, and awesome stuff all around. You see the Whaleclub benefits. Small investors can benefit of the buying power and experience of the whales. And at the same time, guys, if you're one of the small guys, you don't have the funds to become a whale, you now do, guys. They give you that ability. You see how additional buying power, decentralization, cost cutting, because again, guys, we know how much stronger whales are in the space than your average folk, than me or you. So the fact that they're able to actually give you that ability is very awesome stuff. You also have non-inflationary staking and farming pools. Again, this is the pools I was talking about earlier for staking and farming, and really an all-around ecosystem, guys, giving you the ability to do different things at different times. You have the first pool, the second pool, the third pool, the fourth pool, and here it just gives you the percentage of stake default: 3.5% of stake default, 8.2% of stake default, 14.3% of stake default, and whatever way you want to look at it, guys. And here it just tells you on a farming aspect what's going on over here, kind of the EWF there, 2% of the farmed LP token, 7%, and then 16.3%. This is if you want to withdraw early, and they're giving you huge returns, guys, huge returns. And I love the fact that they actually say the tokenomics behind it, where all the funds are going, guys. A lot of these projects, they don't actually break down the tokenomics, and I'm like, where are the funds going, man? I need to know this information. So they make sure that they make that accessible, very easy to understand. Here you see the tokenomics behind it. Airdrop 25%, marketing 9.7%, marketing 1 exactly breaks it down all the way to the team, everything, the liquidity, the pre-sale, really gives you a good idea. And liquidity enhancement, guys, that is very important, liquidity enhancement, because it's always been a major concern, especially for me, guys. And I know a lot of people I talk to, they're very hesitant on trading certain things because they want to know, is there going to be liquidity? Okay, I bought it at a good price. Could I sell also at a good price, or can I not? So the fact they have the liquidity enhancement is very awesome stuff. You have buying pressure and TVL governance as well, and huge partnerships, guys. I'm going to be digging into some of the partnerships, but look at some of the partners that they have with the Ferrum Network, Lid, BitPower, as seen in the Capital, Crypto Press, Bitcoin Daily, guys. The biggest names are talking talking about them, and it's for right reasons, because they're doing everything right, boys. And here's just a quick announcement, huge announcement, guys, on Medium as well. As I'm telling you, everybody is talking about them. So the partnership announcement, Defhold and BitPower, huge partnership. Again, who is BitPower? They're a blockchain company led by award-winning entrepreneur whose work has been endorsed by tech leaders across the globe. Given the background of CEO Mr. Verad Mazanovic, guys, this man is a huge figure in the crypto space. So the fact that they're actually forming these partnerships with these huge names gives you a great idea of what's to come. And here just kind of tells you how they got into this following their pre-sale on Lid taking place on December 13th. They're going to be launching Block Insight and a lot of very exciting things happening, guys. The Whaleclub that we spoke about earlier, that's going to be happening, and it's actually adding a lot of value to the product itself. So we're very hyped to see it happen. Here's just a couple of words on Twitter, having a look at this great piece about our future global staking platform. You see it, guys. The time has come to make the Defhold platform known to as many projects as possible. To achieve this, we'll need everyone's engagement, and here's just some hype around it. You see the traffic, guys. Everybody's very excited. They love to see what's happening, guys, and we're hyped to see what's happening. Again, as I mentioned earlier about their Whaleclub, you see all of the traction they're getting on Twitter. Again, the article I showed you earlier, very awesome stuff. We're hyped to see what that Whaleclub does, because they're really innovating the game, boys. They're really changing everything up and giving people the ability to get involved. A lot of guys, they're not whales, they can't get involved, and these guys are really changing the game up. As you guys can see here, they're the first global crypto staking platform, and it's awesome stuff. So they have the staking, they have the farming. It's very great, because they're offering all these different services and doing it well, boys. So we got into it, guys. I told you Defhold is really changing the game up. A lot of anticipation behind this Whaleclub. We're very hyped to see what happens with it, and really innovating the game, letting small time investors have the same benefits as whales do, because I say it all the time, guys. Is it really an even market if different investors have different benefits? And they're changing that up. They're making sure that the scales are even at this point, and it doesn't stop there, guys. They have that ecosystem, they have staking, they have farming, it's non-inflationary pools. It's just very exciting stuff all around, and we're very hyped to see what Defhold holds in the future. That's all the time we have for today, guys. Up next, Army Kizo in the building. We're out, boys.